That ceiling that you'll never break, that risk they say don't ever take, that feeling that keeps you awake, you can't let it go, no you can't let it go, that voice keeps screaming in your head.
Different meditation techniques or reasons to meditate?
Because they had toxins back then. They were cleaning the system out during the days of the pharaohs, okay?
Recognize each other's uniqueness at each, because God has a plan for both of you.
And I can have a baby and I can raise a child without you. That's kind of a shot at the male spirit.
Well, hello and good afternoon, everyone. It's Twyla Jenkins here, the founder and CEO of the I Am That Woman movement and retreat. It's Friday. Thank God for another blessed week that He has brought us down through. I hope you guys come on in. We are really trying to spruce up our show. As you can see, we did a little intro. Thank you, Diamante Kimball, who is my new creative director and helping me throughout today's show. So it should run a whole lot smoother. Before we get too far into the show, first of all, I want to send our deepest and most heartfelt condolences to Melody Span Cooper. We lost Purvis Span this week. Many of you know WVON, the voice of Black Chicago, WVON 1690. WVON was one of our clients not too long ago, and we did all of their special events. Melody and your sister and even your husband, we just want to say our condolences. Purvis we would not be where we are in Black radio without your father. And so we want to make sure that, we are here supporting you, praying for you, and lifting you and your family up. So our deepest condolences. Not only did we lose Purvis this week, but we also lost Mary D, who used to be on WGN. Not only was this a local show, but you guys know WGN is a syndicated show. So Mary D was on one of our early pioneers in broadcasting, a beautiful woman, always had a smile, always had a warm embrace. And let me tell you, I used to see Mary D walking downtown Chicago on Michigan Avenue with her stilettos on. Do you hear me? Mary D was always dressed to the nine, just a beautiful woman. She has an amazing story that I was even reading this week about. She came nearly almost lost her life because she was kidnapped. So if you guys don't know that story or aren't familiar with it, I'm sure it's all in the news, but she survived and she just was a beacon of light. She died peacefully in her sleep. So our condolences out to her family as well. We know that we have had so much loss since the pandemic and even now. So we just want to say you are in our prayers. All right, as we continue today's show, what is today's show all about? Well, we're still celebrating Women's History Month. So we're celebrating entrepreneurs. So last week, it was entrepreneurs in the healthcare, and we had an amazing therapist and counselor who we talked about our mental and emotional health. So today, I'm super excited because we continue to celebrate Women's History Month with the fabulous guest from Grand Rapids, Michigan, who also is an entrepreneur in beauty consulting. And it's so apropos because, as you guys know, next Sunday, which later in the show, I will be talking about our first since the pandemic live event. I'm super excited about it. We are going to be celebrating the beauty in you. And so today's show is about the beauty in you. So we have none other than Felisa Winfield, who is a 20-year plus Mary Kay consultant. And let me tell you, I did my smoky eye today. I haven't done a smoky eye in quite a while. I hope you guys can see my beautiful Mary Kay makeup. Everything I have on practically is Mary Kay. So I have on my Mary Kay gel eyeliner. I have on my Mary Kay that I always use for underneath my eyes to hide these circles and lines. And then the best product, which I am out of and getting ready to get some more, is my Mary Kay eye makeup remover. This is the best thing on the market, I promise you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Felisa Winfield. She started her successful Mary Kay business July 24th, 1994. Do the math on that. She is celebrating 28 years. And let me tell you, as a 20 plus year business owner, it's no small feat no matter what business you have. So as an independent consultant, she is also the mother of 2 adult sons, the grandmother of 11 beautiful grandchildren, ages ranging from 21 years to 2 years old. So she has a house full all the time, 7 girls and 4 boys. That's almost my immediate family. There's 11 of us. I'm number 10 of 11. She has earned, you guys know about the pink Cadillac, right? So anybody who knows about Mary Kay knows about the pink Cadillac. So she has earned the use of 5. Did you hear me say 5 company cars? She's reached the top 2% of Mary Kay as a senior sales director. She's developed 6 team members to their cars and to the position of sales director. This woman is bad. She is no joke. Y'all hear me? She's achieved the company Queen's Court of personal sales in excess of $40,000, unit club sales in excess of $275,000 with her unit in 1 seminar year. And she absolutely feels that her mission in life is to enrich the lives of women and their families. So, you know, she's a perfect fit for the I Am That Woman movement and retreat. So without further ado, Felisa Winfield. Hello, my sister.
Hello, hello, hello. So glad to be here. And I'm still playing around with this camera a little bit. I think I might have it
just right
there.
No problem. No problem. How are you so much?
Thank you for having me. First off, I want to say that.
Absolutely. Thank you, powerful woman of God. We so thank you for being here with us today. And, you know, I read a few of the things that God has blessed you to accomplish, but tell us a little bit more about yourself. Who is Felisa Winfield?
Well, you know, I'm actually born in Chicago.
That part wasn't on there. Well, all righty then.
Born in Chicago, raised here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and the baby girl of 2 brothers. And my family moved from Chicago here. And so I was raised up here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Far cry from the big city. But it's a nice family town, you know, nice to raise your children. And we have a really nice community here. But yeah, I currently work in banking and retail lending, actually. Okay. So I work remotely from home with that. Okay. And then I work my Mary Kay in the evenings and weekends.
Wow.
But I tell you, Mary Kay is so extremely flexible. So it allows you to move through the different seasons of your life. And I'd love to tell you a little bit more about that and how it can actually fit into the lives of women and men, because we do have men in Mary Kay as well. But yeah, I have been around here raising my children. I have 2 adult sons, 12 years apart.
Oh my goodness.
Figure that out.
Okay.
And I was married. I am single now, but I was married for 18 years and found myself single. Okay. And of course, empty nest, and my grandchildren, whom I love.
And I'm
very busy.
I'm sure with 11 grandchildren ranging from ages of 21 to 2, they definitely keep you busy. Well, thank you for sharing your beautiful story with us. And so we are celebrating Women's History Month, and we're talking about women who are women who are entrepreneurs. I love the fact that Mary Kay has, for I don't know how many years, you would know better than me, provided a resource for women to own their own business, to be independent. You're still working full time, but certainly this is a business that's I think both of my consultants actually left their corporate jobs and started doing Mary Kay full time. So it is a business that has a lot of opportunity. And so in these 28 years of being a Mary Kay consultant, tell me what you have enjoyed the most about fulfilling women with beauty.
Well, Mary Kay, like I said, has allowed me to move through the different seasons in my life, because when I first came into the business, when I was married, I left my job and went full-time Mary Kay and was a senior sales director. Oh my goodness, for about 14 years. I did nothing but the business. And then, when I found myself single again, I thought, well, let me get out and, empty nest. And I thought, well, I could squeeze a little job in there, because the business allows you that flexibility. And so, yeah, it's been wonderful for that reason. But I love meeting people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love having the sharing this opportunity and the great product,
Mm-hmm.
because the product is fabulous.
It really
And
is.
see, I've always used a cosmetic, always in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But Mary Kay's product is so mild and so skin friendly
Mm-hmm.
that we have like about 5 different skincare lines.
Mm-hmm.
So we can meet the needs of just most any skin out there. The men have their own line, but we have a line for the teenagers. And you were showing off your product. Honey, you don't want to see mine.
Oh, I'm
do you?
sure.
Or do you? I tell my customers, you think you buy a lot? Literally, about $1,000 of product per day goes on this skin from head to toe. Easy. Real easy.
That's one
And
thing that
so-
I've loved about Mary Kay over the years. And I think I have literally been using Mary Kay since I started wearing makeup, probably back in my early college days. So I remember as a freshman, and I've said it many, many times, wow, where could I be if I just had started being a consultant with Mary Kay when I was a freshman in college? So any woman, young woman who, needs a career path, don't know what to do, but loves makeup, don't even have to love makeup, love meeting women, love pouring beauty. One thing about what you do in all Mary Kay consultants, it's so much more than just makeup. It is about that beauty and the power of the beauty of women. Talk to us about how you share the power of the beauty of women, even as being a Mary Kay consultant.
Well, I've had many consultants come on to my team who were customers.
Mm-hmm.
And some were not customers for very long before they came in and decided to become a business partner. But I watch women as they come in, and then me, myself included. I've always worn good skincare and makeup, but not everybody has when they come into this. And so I love watching a woman's confidence. There's layers and layers and layers that unfold, just like a rose.
Yes.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
When women come into this, and with each one of those layers that unfolds and blossoms into this beautiful rose, there's another layer of confidence, another layer of confidence, another layer of her realizing, and him, because we do have some men in Mary Kay, them realizing that, my goodness, I can really build a serious business with this. And so I have got team members and customers that have been with me for 28 years that I've been in.
Since you started.
And I absolutely love them. They love me. It's just, it goes so far beyond the lipstick.
Yes, yes.
These have become my extended family.
Yes.
I get invited to the weddings, to the baby showers. They're part of my life. And,
That's right.
And I had my 60th birthday party here a couple years ago. It literally, I was just in tears of the outpour of love.
Yeah.
But in this business, you really build a legacy of the people that you come across in your lifetime of working this business, because we touch people's lives, and more importantly, they touch ours.
Absolutely.
And
And
so
one thing about
fabulous.
beauty is, like you said, beauty is so much more than lipstick. And I
Mhm.
think with this business, you do get to also, like you said, the layers of a rose, you do get to help women find confidence. You get to help women, of course, earn money because our financial well-being is certainly important, but also just even as a believer, just sharing, the goodness of faith and having faith that you can build something. So building your team and having faith that you can, be a believer and spread what God has put in you. So I know that over these 28 years, you've had an opportunity to not only help women do their physical beauty, but also strengthen their spiritual beauty. Tell us about your spiritual journey as you've navigated 28 years of Mary Kay.
I'll tell you, Twyler, this business, and I dare say most businesses, you will most successful people in business have got a faith that they hang on to. For one thing, you are starting into the unknown. You have, you're going by the passion that is driving you. Maybe it's an idea that God gave you. Maybe it's an idea that maybe parents handed down. That happens sometimes.
Yes,
And the business gets passed down from one generation to the next.
sure.
But the thing is this: when you are not clocking onto a job and you are totally reliant upon the money you are making from a business that you started, it's like, okay, Lord, here we go.
Listen, I say all the time, I have to kill what I eat. Do you hear me? And so when you do, take that leap of faith to go out there, and like you said, when you're not punching a clock and someone else is making sure that you get a paycheck, when it is on you and God, that faith definitely grows. So over the years, you've been there. Although you're working,
I have been there.
but Mary Kay has been your sole resource at times. And so talk about that faith journey that you had to have when, even now, it doesn't matter if you're clocking in, or it doesn't matter, because a job can come. You could go to your job tomorrow and they can give you, honey, that pink slip, as they say, and it is gone just like that. So we have to
That's happened. That's happened more than once. And then the beauty of that is that I did have my Mary Kay to fall back on.
That's right.
So it's just been a wonderful thing. But yeah, I was bright-eyed, had my pink showcase, and back then we had a big pink box. I carried it proudly. It had all of the tools, and women love to see me coming. And I tell you, nothing is more wonderful than someone is excited to see you come.
Yes.
Because they know I'm coming with an experience that they're going to have.
Yeah.
We are going to throw away the cares of the day and get into some girl time.
Yes.
And be pampered and be treated and just have fun, and that's all people really want to do. After they've worked hard all day, believe you me, they want to unwind. And a lot of women too, I found, just never took the time for themselves. And I'll tell you, their husbands really appreciate it. It's like they get their girlfriend back.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They appreciate us Mary Kay women.
Our natural beauty is important because it makes us feel better. So that lipstick, that little bit of eyeshadow, that foundation, or just some powder. What I love about Mary Kay is I do not have to put on foundation. I can just do my pressed powder, and it gives a beautiful and wonderful covering. And I love what Valerie Roberts said. I'm sorry, Diamante, show that again. I love Mary Kay consultants because they are so loyal. And Valerie said, I have had the same Mary Kay rep since 1999. 9. Valerie is in the military. She's retired now, but even when she was deployed, she sent her product. So Mary Kay is not one of those, fly by night type of companies. They are loyal. They make sure that you keep your product. They make sure that, like I said, I have 2 consultants. And so I love that I can call either one of them. And I love supporting women businesses. I mean, a big part of why I even have 2 is because I just love supporting women. Being an entrepreneur myself, I know the importance of having support. And so I absolutely love that Mary Kay Consultants, they're not only there for themselves building a business, they're there for you, like you said, to make sure that you feel good and that you look good. So what were you saying about husbands? I'm sorry.
Well, no. A lot of husbands, I'll come into the home and the husband might be off in another room, maybe watching the football game or something like that. The wife will get all done up. She'll go in there and show him. He'll look at her like, wow. and many times they will come in and say, what all does she want? I'll get all of that for her. I'm so serious. Have had it happen numerous times.
Yeah.
But they see the joy. They see her. Maybe they've seen her in a bathrobe and rollers for a long time, for too long. And this way they get to feel like they got their girl back, the woman they fell in love with. And so, but when I first started Mary Kay, like I said, I've always been into skincare and glamour, but I found a company that had core values that were near and dear to my heart. And I because I also worked in cosmetic counters in department stores, J.L. Hudson's here in Grand Rapids. I sold a brand X. I'm not going to say what the name of it is. It was expensive though. This was back in the early 80s. And I got approached by Mary Kay people all the time. And you know what? I turned them down, flat cold, not interested.
I don't want to do that.
But you know what? I never knew exactly what it was that they did because wasn't like I was making good money standing behind those counters. And then I was representing a brand that was only paying me a fraction, literally a fraction. Whereas here in this company, we get paid actually 50% on everything we sell.
Now tell me what other company does that, really? That they give you 50% of the profits of what you sell. I mean, just like you said, if you're putting on $1,000 worth of cosmetics from head to toe every day, you're also, it's like investing in that company, right? You are investing in you even when you are wearing the products. And so I love that this company gives women opportunities. Entrepreneurship is something that we need to rely on now more than ever. As we know, when the pandemic hit, from what I understand, Felisa, cosmetics was not one of those industries that was hit. I understand that you guys continue to flourish and to grow. And so tell us a little bit about how this is almost recession proof and how women still continue to want their cosmetics, even when we're staying at home, even though we had our mask on and maybe couldn't always put on as much lipstick, but your business continued to thrive.
Absolutely. And when I first came into Mary Kay, they always would say that the business was recession proof. Well, I thought, okay, that's cool. Now I got to see exactly what they meant by that. We were sent home from our office where we worked to work remotely, and I'm still remote. And I still got up and got into a routine, even working from home. And I worked from home for all those years with Mary Kay. So I was used to being able to be a self-starter, get up and get my routine. But my customers are too. So I hear a lot of women that when the pandemic first hit, they would lay around all day in their pajamas. Well, that gets real old.
Yeah.
Hair not done. And see, I don't want to lay around in pajamas all day and go to bed that night in those pajamas. I have to have a routine and a structure. Well, they left open the liquor stores, if you noticed. People have got to have some type of an outlet. They have to. And so cosmetics, while they were not buying a lot of makeup, our skincare, Our skincare, that was the my favorite set.
The hot sellers.
I mean, our skincare, this is the miracle set. Our hand treatment from all the washing of hands.
Yes.
So much so, Mary Kay came out with a hand sanitizer and a hand wash. And they were right on time.
To keep our hands moisturized, because all of that alcohol and the hand sanitizers and all that alcohol and the dryness in the lotions can dry your hands out. It can damage your skin. And so that is good that, like you said, it's not just makeup, it's also skincare. It's also products to help your skin to stay supple and firm and beautiful, so you don't have to, have all these wrinkles. And I love the anti-aging and all the things that it does. So being an entrepreneur, it's when you love what you do, it's really not a job. It's really not a job. And you love what you do because it is sharing beauty. And I think what women have to remember is that, it's not the makeup that makes you beautiful. It's the inner beauty, and the makeup helps you to shine bring that inner beauty out. And so some of the things that, as you are a consultant and as you're talking to women, and today I was kind of excited. I actually did spend more time on my makeup today and did a little, I was like, you know what, let me go get cute, right? Because I'm going to be talking about makeup, but it just does that. It lifts your spirits. It really does help you to just have a better day. When you get up, like you said, even last week when I had a horrible stress cold, if I just pulled myself up, got in the shower, put a little bit of makeup on, put some fresh clothes on, you just feel better and you're able to perform better and you're able to do better at work or no matter what you do. When we had to go home by being hit by the pandemic, it didn't affect me because as an entrepreneur, I've always had to be a self-starter. But what would you encourage women, any woman who may be watching this and who may need something to do, who may need to make some money, who may need a new career choice? Why would you inspire them to become a Mary Kay consultant?
Well, for one thing, there's not many businesses that people can go into and start that has a 100% satisfaction guarantee.
That's true.
That's number one. Number two, when a person comes into Mary Kay, they are going to get all the tools and training that they need from that company. How many companies or how many businesses can a person start up and be guaranteed that they're going to have training, that they're going to have a community of support? Not many, not many. And see, Mary Kay has that 100% satisfaction guarantee for people coming into the business. If for any reason within their first year that they decide that they just don't want to pursue the business anymore, the company will buy their business back from them.
Wow.
So all a person can do is succeed. You can't fail.
All
But,
the person can do is
yeah,
succeed.
so I always say, come on in and give it a try. Give it a try. And when I first came into the business, all I wanted to make, all I could see at that time was $150 a week. That's all I could see. And I told my husband at the time, I said, because we were paying $75 a week in daycare back then.
Mm-hmm.
That young man now is 33 years old. His birthday was yesterday. So we were paying all that money out in daycare. And he was looking at the money I was bringing in from Mary Kay. And he was like, oh, yeah, you should just stay home and do this. I said, hey, my thoughts exactly. And so I did. And so the beautiful thing about that is my son had his mom, because the other one, he was grown and gone. There's 12 years between them. Mm-hmm. But he had his mom home with her career. So I'm not just at home twiddling my fingers. No, right. I'm running a full business, successful business. But having the flexibility to be able to be there for my family. Mm-hmm. And to be involved with my son's education, mm-hmm. which was very important to me. And see, now I still have that freedom and flexibility to be involved with my grandchildren. Mm-hmm. And
I absolutely love that the business does give you that flexibility, and it allows you, like you said a few minutes ago, about legacy and building legacy. So not only with your community and the Mary Kay community, you're building legacy with younger women. You're building legacy with it's not a business that you have to be a certain age. It's not a business where you have to be a certain ethnicity. It's not a business that you have to have a certain education level. If you have inspiration, if you love to just, I would say, I'm not a Mary Kay consultant, but from my Mary Kay reps and from what I know about the company, if you love people, if you have just a mustard seed of wanting to inspire women and men, like you said, to just be their best selves. And if you love to just feel good, I mean, it's just one of those, who doesn't want to get up every single day and just do something that helps other people feel good, right? And as stressful as being a meeting planner is on with my other hat that I wear, sometimes I often say, I just should have probably taken the route, because I bet you I could inspire a lot of women and grow an amazing business, which you have done. Because even from what I read earlier, did you say that you've earned the use of 5 company cars over the years?
yes, 5.
And were some of those pink Cadillacs?
Actually, they were the Grand Ams, and then the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix was the last one. Yeah,
Absolutely.
when they used to give the Grand Prix. But yeah, this year I will be back in a company car, and see, I'm going to put my age out there. Mary Kay did say a woman who tells her age will tell anything. But anyway, I'm going to put it out there. I'm 62 years old.
What?
62, and I am going very hard, and I want to take some good women with me. But yeah, I do have a knack for helping women. Matter of fact, it's not 16 women. I'm sorry, that might have been a typo, but it's 6 women I helped get into their free cars and positions of leadership with directorship.
Wow.
From my team at that time.
And that's no small feat, but it just does
No.
require you to love what you're doing and love helping women to live their best life and to profit. I mean, to do what you're doing and make 50%. Do you hear me? Who does that? I don't make 50% of what, the work that I do. I wish I did, but but perhaps being a Mary Kay consultant definitely is one of those businesses that support you. You have a team of people. The training is amazing. I know some of the executives at Mary Kay, because one of our speakers at our first retreat, Amy Hilliard, her sister, and I'm not going to recall her sister's name, but I know she's a Hilliard, and she's very, very high in the business. And so there's a lot of African-American women who are in this industry and who have been selling this product. And I love that Mary Kay is open to all ethnicities. It does not matter if you have brown skin, dark skin. We have different skin tones, and Mary Kay is one of those leading cosmetic companies that has noticed that all of our skin tones and skin types are different, and has been a forefront in providing makeup and cosmetics that matches our skin color and our skin type. So whether you're combination, whether you're dry, all of those things are important. And some cosmetics try to treat all skin the same, and all our skin, especially our skin, is not the same. And so I love that Mary Kay it's been revolutionary over the years in developing skincare products that really does take care of our skin. I can be a Mary Kay consultant, couldn't I?
I think you should.
I know
Come join us in this business.
That'll be in my next life. I wear about 4 hats right now, so it's pretty full. But I have so enjoyed you today. Thank you, Kathleen Blade, because that is your cousin. And Kathleen is the one who always gets me the most amazing guest for my show. We have learned so much from you today. And if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do that? Because let me tell you something else about Mary Kay Consultants. You do not have to live in Grand Rapids in order for you to be someone's Mary Kay consultant.
As a matter of fact, I'm a giver. So can I give something on your show?
Yes,
Can I?
absolutely.
Okay, this is our satin hands. I know everybody's washing their hands a ton. I
love
want to give this away in a drawing.
it.
Is that okay?
Yes,
I don't want to put you on the spot with that.
that's okay.
And here's how we're going to do it. What I'd like to do is anyone who puts their name in the chat to get a complimentary facial, because we do a lot of Zoom facials, and I send all of the samplers complete for a complete pampering experience.
Okay.
I am looking for about 30 people who can loan me their face for this pampering experience. What I'd like to do is have them type their name in the chat, and if they just want to, I don't know if they want to give you their phone number, or another thing they could do is go to my website and register.
Okay.
Just register on the website. If they buy anything, that's great. If not, that's great too. But if they go there and register, they can get their name in a drawing. Then that way I will have their information.
All right,
up.
Valerie, Shiree, Deetris, I'm calling out some names of the ladies that I see in the chat. You guys put your name in the chat. She's going to, or go to your website. What's your website, Felisa?
My website is www.maryk.com/F Winfield. WINFIELD. You want me to type it in the chat? Is there a chat
Yes.
that I can type in?
I think so. Or Diamante, put that in the chat and put it up on the screen. If you go to banners, you can put that up on the screen.
www.maryk.com/F Winfield.
All right, we'll put it on the screen in just a second. www.maryk.com/F Winfield. So
Yes.
ladies, Valerie put hers in the chat with her phone number. So Deetris, Shiree, anybody else. So you guys can, let me tell you, I love that satin hand set. That satin hand set makes your hands feel so good. So there it is, Mary K, maryk.com. So you got to spell it all the way out. So he'll take that off and put it back on there. So that whole satin hand set makes your hands feel so good. And so ladies, win this free set. All you got to do is put your name in the chat. And so make sure that Shiree put her name in, Valerie put her name in, Deetris. All right. So make sure you go to her website as well. I know many of us already have consultants, but there's nothing like getting free products and having a little pampering party. Maybe just schedule some time with you and have a little pampering party, and then who knows who'll get that free set. So Felisa, thank you so much. This has been so informative. I always love supporting our Black women entrepreneurs in your businesses, because I know it is no easy feat. And so you have been doing this for 28 years. Single women, single mothers. Lena, hey Lena, thank you for joining. Lena put her name in the chat. I'll make sure that you get all these names as well. But the most beautiful thing about this, any lady out there, or if anyone who is listening knows of anyone who needs a career, some extra money, who needs something to do, there's no reason why you need to sit at home and sit on the couch. This is such an easy money maker. All you have to do is love to inspire. All you have to do is really love being beautiful and really love sharing how to be beautiful. You earn 50% of what the product is. And you don't have to carry a big pink case anymore that says Mary K. So those days are good.
Another thing is to supplement your income. A lot of people just are not being able to make ends meet with a full-time job. And so this is a very part-time job, and we do a lot online. I mean, a lot. And so, it's very, very flexible.
It's recession proof. What other business out there is recession proof? So, and you know what? There's some companies that you put in so much more that you don't get out. With this company, what you put into it, you will get double for your trouble, because they will give back to you. So I hope you ladies have enjoyed. Any questions? I always say if there's any questions, I didn't even say that. So if there's any questions before we let Felisa go, she has been amazing this afternoon, giving us information on what it means to be an entrepreneur in a recession proof industry, being a Mary Kay beauty consultant, even working full time. We are here to give you ladies resources, information, and events on how to live your best life. Financial power and financial well-being is so important. And this is one of those episodes where you can learn how to be financially powerful and well just by calling Felisa or reaching out to her on her website. If anyone wants to call you, Felisa, what's the number to reach you at?
My number is 616-710-9060.
616-710-9060.
Correct.
Ooh, I can't remember. I believe I remember that. All right. So I hope you all got that. And we'll put that on the screen again as well. Diamante's doing an amazing job. I know one thing. Usually it's just me and I'm trying to do everything all at the same time. I'm kind of liking being hands-free today. So we are learning so much about what it means to be a woman entrepreneur. For any woman out there, reach out to Felisa Winfield. She'll be more than happy to help you get your financial wellness together, ladies. And in the meantime and in the process, get your beauty together. So if you look good, you'll feel good. If you feel good, you'll look good. So thank you. I don't think we have any questions, but I'm just going to take you backstage. So just stay right there just in case, and I will bring you back on. It's been an amazing show about how you can increase your financial well-being by, if you want to, becoming a Mary Kay consultant. Felisa Winfield was our guest today, and I hope that you enjoyed today's show. Well, talking about beauty and the importance of beauty, I hope you all have seen on our social media what's coming up next Sunday. Come on out. We are doing our first live Women's History Month brunch, celebrating the beauty in you. It's going to be here in Chicago at the VU Rooftop. If you have not been to this amazing, beautiful venue to see all of the skyline of downtown Chicago, come on out for only $60. And when I tell you, you will have more gifts in your gift bag worth $60. So you'll get your investment right on back. So come on out next Sunday from 11 to 3 at the VU Rooftop, right at 133 East Cermak Road. Be camera ready like I am today. I'm camera ready today, baby. Put your Mary Kay lipstick on, put on some eyeshadow, and come on out with your best shot. We thank our sponsor, Agent K. Thank you so much for being our sponsor and supporting this wonderful cause of the I Am That Woman movement. So ladies, buy your tickets. You can go to iatwmbrunch.eventbrite.com and purchase your tickets. Brunch is included. So come on, get some chicken and waffles and all that the VU has to offer. I heard that their brunch is really good. So that is next Sunday, March the 27th from 11 to 3. We're celebrating the beauty in you. What is your beauty superpower? So come on out and join us. All right, next, every Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m., start your morning with morning mindfulness. Join us on our conference call Monday with me and Dr. Portia Lockett, 605-313-5104, access code 345235. My pastor, Bishop Horace Smith, always says, if you meet God in the morning, you can meet anything else the rest of the day. So meet God in the morning by joining us for prayer and meditation. It is the best way that you can start your day. It really does lift your spirits. Now, you also know that we are getting ready to return for the 2022 I Am That Woman retreat. You can register now on our website. It only requires a $300 deposit. Register at www.iamthatwomanretreat.com. We're going to start announcing our speakers. We have an amazing lineup this year, so stay tuned. And we're going to start announcing. We're going to be at the Hilton Marco Island in Marco Island, Florida. You don't want to miss it. And if you've already attended before in 2018 or 2019, you guys got a steep discount because you're already a part of the sisterhood. And that's what we do. We love on our sisters in the sisterhood. So for only $875, yes, ladies, for those who came in 2018 and 2019, that's cheaper than what you paid then. So for only $875 from now until June 30th, secure with your $300 non-refundable deposit, secure registering for the retreat. Ladies, I'm telling you right now, on March the 18th, we are going to sell out. We are going to sell out. And we are going to sell out. Do not wait until the last minute to register. Do not call me saying, can you please just slip me in, Twyler? Because the celebrity guests who we have coming, you don't want to miss. So go ahead. It's only $300 and register at IamThatWomanRetreat.com. I hope you have enjoyed today's show. Diamante Kimball, you did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for running everything today. I love that we have a new intro. And we're also going to show you our promo video of the I Am That Woman Retreat, just in case you haven't attended yet and you want to know what it's all about. Watch this promo video before I let you go, and enjoy. All right, you guys saw it here first. The I Am That Woman Retreat is returning October 26th through the 30th. Go and register for only $300. Secures your spot. So www.IamThatWomanRetreat.com. Again, thank you so much for joining today. I pray that you learned something. I pray you were inspired and uplifted with what our special guest had to share with us today. Hope to hear you on the prayer line on Monday morning at 5:30. You can find that information on all of our social media. And until next Friday, where I will be coming to you live from the Black Enterprise Woman of Power Conference in Las Vegas. Ladies, I am going to network. I am going to introduce you to some amazing women that I meet. So join me next Friday, same time, 4:30 Central Time, as we will be broadcasting live from the Black Enterprise Woman of Power Conference. Until then, have a very blessed weekend, and I will hopefully hear you on Monday on the prayer line. Bye-bye.